We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Keenan Thompson gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Got it.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's Will Myers. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. One left for San Diego. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting second. No left.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Clint Frazier is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The windup and the 0-1. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
So he got him swinging. Trent Grisham goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning.
Voit.
Settling in now, Luke Voit. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Under it VR, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8. The catcher.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Here's Jason Hayward now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted in the air to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
So in now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes.
Oh. 1 ball. Okay.
1-0 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hayward leads off second with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. On a line, that's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
0-2. Here it is. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Thompson.
Coming to the plate now, Keenan Thompson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Two 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 3-1, and he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 3. Leading off the inning, Joe Musgrove says they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hayward is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Right on the corner. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. He pulls this one into right. Suzuki is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score holds. It's 3-1. At the plate, Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the center fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Patrick Wisdom. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up. And in steps Manny Machado as we begin the top of the 4th.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Two pitches fouled away. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now, 3-2. Trent Grisham waits on deck. On the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Myers rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
The first baseman, Lou.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Looking at his career totals, Voit comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Line towards center field. Hayward is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Profile.
So coming to the plate, Jurickson Profar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Happ scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Friars 2. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Andrelton Simmons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Voit onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he takes ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Keenan Thompson, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here's the 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0, and he fouls this one off. The 2-1 pitch. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Padres.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, number 17, Victor Caratini.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The pitcher, number 44, Joe Musgrove.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And he misses 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Has a look, now the pitch. Left side, but well foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. They're down 3-2. Once again, Frazier will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
line. That's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Digging in to try it again. Suzuki, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Myers going back off the LED board and gone.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Now
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Now batting. Number
Striding into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there at the letters 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Standing in, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Pitch on the way.
Machado.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Machado now on 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And that's over. 2-1. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Trent Grisham. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke Ford.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of them no matter what. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 in there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and the deficit remains 5-2. The Bill Christmas enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 74, the Bill Christmas.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jonathan Villar.
First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The catcher,
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Keenan Thompson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rafael Ortega will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Rafael Ortega.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Ian Happ.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Reined in. There's one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Chicago Cubs. Number 58. Chris Martin.
7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
The right fielder, number 10. Jurickson Profar.
Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
The batter, the catcher.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hosmer.
He pulls this one into right. Suzuki will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres go down quietly. They trail 5-2. Johnson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 36.
Standing in, Clint Frazier. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Hard hit at third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, number 27.
Suzuki will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there. I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
One out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Batter number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. In now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And the count will be full. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Manuel Rodriguez gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Manuel Rodriguez.
From the stretch, there's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Two runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Will Myers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Bounce towards the second baseman. Happ brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The catcher, number
At the
4.
plate, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
It was a walk in his last
Contreras.
trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rowan Wick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Good battle. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 1 out and a runner on second base. Again, another foul ball. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Victor Caratini, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night, last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Braylon Marquez answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And he Takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The runners are at first and third, one away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series.
And that will fall as he comes through off the bench. It's a base hit. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? Simmons back to first. A double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Keenan Thompson earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.